Good morning. This is a discussion of what it takes to figure out the load per square foot on some basic framing when you need to include the understory, if you would, or the joist. So I'm going to do this in SketchUp because it almost doesn't justify a sketch, but you can see how quickly these programs start to work and do everything for you as long as you can pull in the unit weight of the material, which is what Revit will do. So I'm going to make sure that I'm here because I'm dealing with 2x4s. I'm going to make sure that I am in the right units. So my units, I want them to be architectural in this program. And then I'm going to draft actually in true 3D. That means I'm going to get a box up here to start and push my box up so that when I go here on the face, I can actually go ahead and pull something. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draft up a 2x4. I'm sorry, a 2x10, which is 1.5 comma 9.25. Basically, that's turn. Now I did it the wrong way, so I could take that, click it, go to my select tool, grab there, left, and then turn that 90 degrees. I'm going to do that so I'll take that over here. I can take that. I would learn to group it and then ungroup it, so I'm going to go ahead and make a group. Makes it easier. Now when I take that over here, I can grab it, take it from that point there, end point, midpoint, whatever I'm going to grab. Take it down here to this axis if I would. I don't know that this is actually where I want it, but I'll leave it there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this and right click explode it so that I can now push it out 20 feet. Once I've done that, once again I'm going to tend to group it. Once again, you tend to group a lot. Right click, make a group. I can now, if we talked about 16 inches on center, and I don't know if that exactly was the case, I can take that, I've grabbed it, select it, hold that, hit the control key for copy. I'm going to go over 16 inches, and then I can say something like 20 times. There's my array. Now with that, I can more or less continue to group if you're smart. I haven't done layering on this, but I can go ahead and think about, in the end, something. I'm going to think about 1 square foot in a second, so I'm going to go ahead and make a group. I make a group so that I can now come back and make the 2 floorings, which were 3/4 inch plywood, so I can go ahead and make a box. And if I'm smart, I can hopefully get this thing to go across the top of this by 3/4 inch. Something like that. And that's 3/4 inch, and I can push that up 3/4. And I can once again take this. You can see the architectural value to this. Take this all the way across, right click, make group, and now I got a group that effectively is my decking on my floor. I could eventually get some nails across here. I'm going to pause this right now, check the coffee, and then I'm going to put my tile floor on top and then show you the basic sketch in mathematics. You need to start putting sketches down without even thinking.